Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Ooh, that bitch bad. I ain't gonna lie to you. Um, how the fuck do I turn this shit off? Oh, for the love of God, turn this shit off, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Um, I'm not gonna watch the Super Bowl, frankly, because I already know who's gonna win this. It's to the point where the NFL has made it clearly that Patrick Mahomes has to be the guy that replaces Tom Brady in winning championships. Okay. Um, I didn't want to see the exact same shit. Okay. But I'm not gonna say it's rigged. I'm not gonna do all that shit because let's be real, the Lions blew a fucking lead. You up 24-7. And once again, the Lions do to them what the Lions do. They choke. When the biggest stage of the moment, they choke. Dan Campbell ran out of kneecaps to chew on because he couldn't chew on the 49ers kneecaps all the way. I mean, it's frustrating. It's frustrating to watch an offense that can't get it done when you're up 24-7. All you have to do is just continue to run the ball. You had the 49ers pretty much in a headlock, and you just let them slip out your hands. Like, come on, what are we doing? Um, Lamar Jackson, to me, I've been saying all along, he's a choker. Okay, he's a choker. Everybody was talking about it's their Super Bowl year. He's better than Hurts. Don't ever compare my quarterback to his or your quarterback ever again. My quarterback showed you he can get to a Super Bowl. Lamar Jackson can't do it. Jared Goff can't do it. All these quarterbacks that they say are better than my quarterback can't do it. Um, Now you got Dan Sileo on online, and see, this is the point, man. This media is crazy. Brock Purdy didn't do nothing in this game. The Lions had that man rattled. And when it came to pressure, if you pressure this guy, because that's how I feel like the Chiefs are going to pressure this guy. And he's going to make multiple mistakes. But if you get him in a situation, and I feel like his best comebacks are in the second quarter, you have to put that team away, right? You have to put that team away. You have to put that team away. You can't play down your competition. They're too physical. And that's what the Lions did. They put their foot off the gas instead of putting their foot. You got to strangle them. You have to take their life away from them. Give them every opportunity not to win this game. You continue to put points on that board. It seemed like Dallas. They remind me of the Dallas Cowboys a lot of times, except one thing. They have to go further. But if you're versing Dallas, you have to put that team away. If you don't, they'll come back and beat you. And that's how I feel. The 49ers remind me of a West Coast Dallas Cowboys team. They have talent on that defense, but they can get exposed. They have a great running back. Their defense is solid. But if you don't put that team away, you're not beating them. He said it's scripted. It's not scripted. The 49ers beat them because the Lions folded. They choked. There's nothing with scripted about it. Listen, scripted is like WWE. You're telling me that's scripted, so they're writing plays? I don't believe that shit. I think some of it's rigged. I think it's all about the money in some ways. But scripted? No, I don't think so. The NFL is not scripted. It's a sport. Okay, guys get paid millions of dollars to play sport. They're not getting paid to write scripts and predict what's happening. You don't know what's going to happen. They told me Baltimore Ravens and the 49ers are going to the Super Bowl. Remember the color Super Bowl? What is it? The colors on the Super Bowl supposed to tell what the teams are. Come on, man. And it once again showed you it wasn't. This is the NFL. Anything can happen, right? No one thought the Chiefs were going to the Super Bowl. No one thought the Chiefs were going to the Super Bowl. I had the Chiefs beating the Ravens today. I told you Lamar Jackson chokes in the biggest games. He showed me once again, even with all that weapons, he can't win those games. Jared Goff is not a guy you build around. He had a great season, but when the pressure was on him, he folded. He folded. The fumbles killed the Lions today. You're fumbling the ball. After you had a 24-7 lead, and I blame some of that on Dan Campbell. You have to be aggressive in that situation. Instead of kicking that field goal, I would have went for it. Would have went for it. Score another touchdown. Continue driving that ball down the field. Be aggressive. You don't allow the 49ers to come back because they're a dangerous team if they get momentum. All it takes is one momentum for that 49ers team. And they're a team that can come back. But saying scripted, I don't think so. I think it's rigged a little bit. I think they really want to see the 49ers and Chiefs rematch. We just saw the Super Bowl matchup. Yeah, dude, let me tell you something, man. The 49ers were going to the Super Bowl regardless. Okay? I had the 49ers go to the Super Bowl. Okay, I ain't gonna lie to you. I had the Chiefs going back to the Super Bowl. Everybody was picking the Ravens because it was a nice, flashy story. Okay? But I said one thing that had to show me if the Ravens could get to a Super Bowl would be Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson had to show that he can win the big moments. He proved he couldn't. Say what you want. Lamar Jackson had a choice to show and shut all the haters up that called him a running back. Now, he made some nice throws. But he showed once again he can't win the big games. He can't. That was a golden opportunity. You had a number one defense. The Ravens will not have that type of defense ever again. Queen is leaving. They're not paying him. Odell Beckham is gone. Lamar Jackson's contract, his cap, is going to be humongous. That window was them right now. They had to win the Super Bowl this year. That was the Ravens' year to get a Lombardi trophy before Lamar Jackson's contract. Because remember, when he got paid, he wanted the bag. And when he got it, his contract don't kick in into the next 2 years or the next year. They're going to be struggling to find replacements. So they're going to have to rely on the draft because they're not going to be able to sign guys in free agency. Lamar's contract is going to be huge. It's going to be dead cap money where they're not going to be able to afford guys. That's why Queen is going to be leaving. Guys like Geno Stone, the safety, is going to be gone. Lamar Jackson's contract is going to hit them hard. You know what I'm saying? But the 49ers are a team that if you give them one momentum in this game, they will take advantage of it. Their defense is solid. I do love their linebackers. I mean, I wish we had linebackers like that, bro. I mean, you got Warner, you got Greenlaw. Those two are beasts. And then you look at the safeties. The Penn State safety, what's his name? Jamar Brown. Yeah, the guy wanted. Another stud. Wanted him. We didn't draft him. There were so many picks in this draft. We could have drafted the safety last year. We didn't have to get Brian Branch. There was Jameer Brown, whatever his name is, from Penn State. The guy that's on the 49ers, that's going to a Super Bowl. Shout to Javon Hargrave. He's going to go back to another Super Bowl. But I'm not rooting for the 49ers. I'm not rooting for the Kansas City Chiefs. I hope the guy's a fucking tie at this point. Even though I don't think it will ever be a tie. But I think it's going to be Mahomes winning another one before Andy Reid retires. Because frankly, I think the Chiefs are way better than them. And I think the 49ers are frauds. I think the 49ers, if one team can beat them, it's Steve Spagnuolo and freaking Andy Reid. If there's one team that can beat them, it's the Kansas City Chiefs. I think Mahomes is going to rip them apart. A dangerous Mahomes is a dangerous Mahomes in the playoffs. And one thing I said was the Ravens, to me, and the Lions were a nice story. Feel good story. But when it came down to winning big games, Both teams folded. Lamar Jackson, he need weapons. He needs weapons. He don't have weapons. Well, when he got weapons, what did he do? He made to the AFC Championship game and lost. Don't say he needs weapons. He can't win the big games. He needs weapons. If you give him Lamar, if you give him this guy, he needs weapons. Well, he got weapons. And he folded. So I don't want to hear ever again Lamar Jackson had no weapons. Because he had weapons. And he folded. He needs a defense. They gave him a defense. He had the number one defense in the NFL. One of the best linebacker core you'll ever see in Baltimore. Because once Queen leaves, that defense is going to fall apart. Are you going to boycott the Super Bowl? Absolutely, I'm boycotting. Listen, bro, I ain't going to lie to you, bro. I'm going to watch the Super Bowl, but I already know who's going to win it. I really don't need to see who's going to. I already know what the outcome's going to be. I think the Chiefs are going to take it. Because I think the 49ers are frauds. I think that they got lucky because the Lions are the Lions. They fold. The Lions have never been to a Super Bowl. The Lions have never been past that was the first time they ever been past an NFC Championship game. In the NFC Championship game. They never got there at all. So this was accomplishment to them. And I think it went over the head. You got C.J. Gardner-Johnson doing a little bragging before the game ended. Waving to the 49er fans. That comes and bites you in the ass, dude. Doing all that shit before the game ends. It's not smart on you, dude. That's not a team leader. That's not a guy that you that is a guy that you want back if you're the Lions. Because that's cockiness. You don't do that before you do that after a game. When you're up by double digits, then you can brag and you can wave. But when you're doing that and you're causing penalties, bro, that's not smart. That's cockiness. And how do you think CJ feeling right now? I bet he's feeling shitty right now. Like, damn, I shouldn't, because you better not go on social media. All that Debo talk about how you going to bully him and this, that, you didn't bully nobody. You got sent home, bro. The 49ers did the bullying. You were bullying in the first half, and then they finished being a bully. They showed you they were the biggest bullies. You were bullying Brock Purdy, and then you allowed Brock Purdy to bully you like a clown. Like that, the Lions are clowns, man. They fold. How do you blow a 24-7? I never seen a team blow a 24-7 lead when they literally have all the momentum on their team. The last time I've ever seen a team blow a 20 would be the Falcons in the Super Bowl. But a 24-7 lead? Come on, man. That's just bad discipline from the coaches, man. Bad execution from the players. You have all that talent, and you blow a 24-7 lead? How do you allow the 49ers to come back like that? You were up by 24-7. All you had to do was continue to score, and they were done. You allowed them to come back because you fumbled. You didn't convert when you need to. And by the way, Jared Goff, some of the throws, man, they were piss poor. I ain't gonna lie to you. He missed a lot of wide open guys. If he hits that one dude in the open strike, he had Gibbs wide open. He missed them. Huge. That's a huge blow. If you hit Gibbs in the end zone before halftime, dude, now we're talking about potential Lions going to the Super Bowl. You have to hit him. Right in the hands, man. You have to hit him in the hands. He was wide open. No one was near him. You got to hit him. You can't miss that throw. That goes back to quarterbacks that we compare. When we look at Jared Goff and we look at Jalen Hurts, who would you rather have? I'd rather have Jalen Hurts. Because I know Jalen Hurts is going to make that throw. All day, every day, Jalen Hurts makes that throw. When you look at guys like Justin Herbert and Lamar Jackson, good quarterbacks, but choking big games. You got the top tier quarterbacks. And then you got the good quarterbacks. Guys that are always in the MVP conversation. Guys are always in the AFC Championship game or AFC Division Round game. But when it comes to big moments, are you going to be the one that's going to over prevail what you're supposed to do? And that is get past your weakness. And Lamar Jackson showed he can't do that. With all the weapons, they drafted Zay Flowers. They signed Odell Beckham Jr. They got him a running back. All these things that they said the Ravens needed, they got him that. And he wanted the big deal. Remember, he wanted to be paid. You got paid like a quarterback. And you folded. Now, do I think it's all his fault? No, Zay Flowers should never fumble that ball. That's a rookie mistake. But Lamar Jackson threw that ball in triple coverage. You shouldn't throw that ball. If you don't throw that ball, you have a potential chance of coming back and winning it. You only down by what, 3 points at best? Is what, 17-13? 17-13? So all you needed was a winning drive. And when it came down to Lamar Jackson, can you win in the biggest stage of your career? He showed he couldn't. Jalen Hurts, when you need that big drive, the Buffalo Bills game, perfect example. You're down. You need that drive. Here comes Jalen Hurts. Even in the Super Bowl last year, Jalen Hurts, we need you to come through and make sure it's a game. Jalen Hurts delivered. Those are winners. And what I see is the guys that are not winners. Guys that they overhype. Every year they say Lamar Jackson this, Lamar Jackson that. You wish you had Lamar over Hurts. No, I don't. I take Jalen Hurts every day over Lamar. Lamar doesn't have a good pocket awareness. Lamar cannot really come back from cannot win big games. He's gone better with his arm, but his pocket awareness is still bad. The throw in the triple coverage was piss poor. Why are you throwing in triple coverage? That's idiotic. That's stupid. That's not reading your cues. You go in and you either throw the ball away and you live another down, or you try to find an open receiver, or use your legs and take off. For you to do that, that's stupid. Lamar Jackson showed he still struggles with reading defenses. That was a perfect example. You had to read a defense, and he showed he couldn't. The Lions, 24-7 lead. Bro, you had a 24-7 lead. Put that team away. Put that team away. And you know what else it shows me too? Dan Campbell. I think if loses Ben Johnson, I think the Lions ain't going to be back. Because I don't think Dan Campbell is great as a lot of people think. I think he has a great offense coordinator. Which he ain't going to do shit in Washington anyway. Washington's trash anyway. I don't think they're ever going to compete for another Super Bowl. So, that was the only time to get a Super Bowl win. It is what it is. But, look, man. I'm happy in a lot of ways. Because we get to find out the quarterbacks that they say were better than the quarterbacks that they don't want to put respect on. Right? They say Lamar Jackson's better than Hurts. Well, if that's the case, why can Lamar Jackson win? Well, you think you can't win with Zay Flowers? You can't win with Odell Beckham Jr.? Dude, I mean, you have all this talent. And you couldn't, when you needed you need your quarterback who you paid to come through. He couldn't come through. Jared Goff, we need you, big dog. When you need that big drive, he couldn't come through. Those are the difference between franchise guys and good quarterbacks. Top tier quarterbacks. Mahomes, Hurts, Burrow. Those guys come through. The other quarterbacks, they don't come through. They're good quarterbacks, but they get overhyped. Brock Purdy about to learn. He not going to sniff Jalen Hurts' record ever. He going to get put on his ass. I'm telling you right now, that Chiefs might blow that team out, man. Because I think Spag's going to blitz the shit out of that dude. I think Brock Purdy's a fucking bum. I ain't going to lie to you, man. Brock Purdy has a great offensive line. It must feel good to know that you have a number one running back in the backfield. You have a great offensive line. You have every weapon possible. That man has literally a clean pocket every fucking time. And every time he gets hit, he throws a pick or an inaccurate pass. That man is trash. I'm trying to tell you, bro. He ain't that dude. No matter how much time the NFL want to hype him up and suck, you know what? He ain't that dude. I'm trying to tell you he's not. He's not that dude. He really is. I watched Brock Purdy. I watched that guy today. He looked like a scared little boy. If you pressure that dude, he's scared. He's a scared little girl, man. He's a scared little bitch. He's a scared little bitch. He can't win with pressure in his face. And he showed it. If you pressure him enough and you get in his face, he's going to fold. And I think Spags is going to do his job, and I think it's going to give the Chiefs a chance to win the Super Bowl. I really think the Chiefs are going to win. Last time I want to see Brock Purdy ever have a Lombardi Trophy. That man don't deserve shit. That man deserves to be in the fucking XFL. What a bum, man. That guy ain't a franchise guy, bro. You telling me no quarterback in the you tell me no other quarterback could win in that system? Come on, bro. Like, I seriously think if you put another quarterback in that system, with that perfect system with Christian McCaffrey is really the whole offense. Brock Purdy ain't shit without Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey is that dude. Man, Christian McCaffrey, one thing about him, bro, that man is the whole offense for the 49ers. You take him away, they're limited. They really are. Now, they got some nice pieces like Ayuk and Debo, but, dude, the Lions had a 24-7. You could score on that team. I think Mahomes is going to give them fits, bro. I really do. I think Mahomes gets some fits, bro. Roger Goodell sucks. I hate Roger Goodell with a passion, bro. Roger Goodell's a bum. Fuck that dude. It's by far the worst. I don't like it, bro. I was rooting for the Ravens. Honestly, I was rooting for the Lions. I wanted someone new. You know what I'm saying? I wanted someone new. I'm tired of seeing fucking 15, and I'm really getting tired of the Brock Purdy hype. The guy's buns. The guy's fucking ass. And I've been saying, I don't give a shit what 49 fan says. Your quarterback's not even great. Your quarterback's not even the best weapon. Your quarterback's not really the guy that's winning games. I watched Brock Purdy do absolutely nothing in this game. He made some good throws here and there, but he also was turning over the ball. He's making inaccurate passes. Christian McCaffrey was the real MVP. He really was the MVP. He really should be the MVP of this league. I think they should give it to Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey is a stud. That man is a listen, bro. Without Christian McCaffrey, that 49ers team ain't shit, bro. I'm trying to tell you. that he ain't shit. That Brock Purdy's a fucking bum. That guy's ass cheeks. He jumping up and down. Like, dude, sit your bitch ass down. You ain't do shit. You fucking jumping jack fucking clown who couldn't even do shit. You're horrible. You know what I'm saying? I can't listen. If I had to pick who I'd rather win, I'd rather Kansas City Chiefs win another Super Bowl before I allow the 49ers win another Super Bowl. I'd rather have Andy Reid, the fat motherfucker, win another goddamn Super Bowl before I allow anything with Brock Purdy in a fucking Super Bowl title. Fuck that dude. I fucking hate that bitch. That fucking white ass pretty boy. That dude who can't even do shit in the pocket without a fucking great system around him. Like, they talk about Jalen Hurts, how he has a great system. But look at Brock Purdy. Look how much shit he has around him. Now, come on, bro. Look, what are we talking about? What about Brian? What about those guys? What about them? What about them? Debo didn't really do that much. It was mostly Christian McCaffrey and what? The defense. Who got the turnover? Listen, the Lions had that team put away. You can run the ball on them. Like, who? What about them? Ayuk made was some good plays. He had that one crazy. I don't know how he caught that. That defender should have interception. Not that one interception where the ball bounced out of his hands, and Ayuk was able to grab it and score. I mean, that's just good awareness, bro. But you telling me Brock Purdy did? Brock Purdy was trash. I'm trying to tell you, Brock Purdy ain't going to beat the Kansas City Chiefs, man. I think Kansas City wins it all. Brock Purdy's garbage. That guy's fucking ass. I think he's overrated. I think that guy should not be hyped as a lot of people think. He jumping up and down. Like, dude, sit your ass down. You didn't do shit. He's a fucking bum. Fuck. That man is so garbage. I can't stand that fucking bitch. I really can. He fucking get on my nerves, man. That guy wanna be Tom Brady so fucking bad, man. They wanna. I wouldn't be surprised the NFL wants him to get a Super Bowl so bad so they can rub nuts around him, man. Sitting there talking about Purdy this. Purdy's trash. Purdy's trash. Purdy is another fucking Jimmy Garoppolo in a good system, bro. That's the only thing he is. He's fucking ass. He's not a franchise quarterback. You won't be around for 10 years. He's in a good system. You put any quarterback in that system, I'm telling you what to see. Come on, man. What are we talking about? Purdy's trash, bro. Fuck that dude. No, I won't give him his credit. Fuck that dude. I would hope he never sees a Super Bowl ever again. Fuck that dude. No, it's Brian Westbrook, but yeah. I got my Jalen Hurts shirt, but no, it's Brian Westbrook. Brian Westbrook today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, dude, like, what about Debo and Ayuk? I think I read the comment. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? What about Brock Purdy if you put pressure on him? I think Chris Jones is going to interrupt that offensive line big time. I mean, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Oh, wow, they got Debo. What did Debo do? Nothing. Nothing. He's a glorified running back. What did he do? He made one good catch today. Come on, man. Like the 49ers are not all that, bro. The Lions choked that game away, bro. I'm trying to tell you they choked that game away. They choked an opportunity to go to a Super Bowl, the first ever Super Bowl. They choked that game away. They were up 24-7, and they fumbled the ball. If you don't fumble that ball, well, not 24-7. Was it 24-17? Was it 24-7? No, it was 24-7, right? Yeah, wasn't it 24? Was it 24-17? I forget. I think it was 24-17 or 24-14. Something like, yeah, it was 24-7. They were up by 24. Don't matter what they were up. They still should have won that game. I don't give a fuck where they were up by 24-6, 24-7. Who gives a shit? They still blew that game. Lions should have gotten the field goal. The Lions should have went for it. Listen, they kicked the field goal to make it 24-7, right? If they kick that field goal, if they don't kick that field goal, let's say they go for on fourth down before halftime, you have even more points. It goes back to being aggressive. You got to be aggressive with that team. You can't allow that team to come back at all. I'm rooting for the Chiefs. Fuck the 49ers. Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'd rather root for no one. I'd rather root for no one. I hate Andy Reid with a passion. That fucking fat walrus piece of shit who didn't do shit in Philadelphia. Goes to Kansas City, wins. Nah. But I hate the 49ers. And I don't want to see another team in the NFCs get another NFC. I'm sorry, in the NFC conference, get another Super Bowl before I do. Right? And I don't want Brock Purdy ever win a Super Bowl. Because that bitch already getting fucking his nuts sucked and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of fucking him getting overhyped. Like he's a fucking god. Oh my god, Brock Purdy. Oh my god, Brock Purdy sucks. Fucking ass. Guy's trash. He's such a garbage bum. It's not even funny. The man is a nothing but a third string quarterback in a good system. Like, come on, bro. He has literally a perfect system around him. Like, seriously, anybody can see with that offense. I'm trying to tell you, anybody can see. Why did Trey Lance see? Because Trey Lance fucking sucks. Like, come on, bro. Why do you think the Cowboys traded for him that easy? Because he fucking sucks. Trey Lance is a bum. Okay? But you telling me Kirk Cousins couldn't succeed with that offense? You telling me if Jimmy Garoppolo succeed with this offense, and Brock Purdy could succeed with this offense, listen, you even put Jalen Hurts on that offense, man. That team would be unstoppable. So you warm up to Kellen Moore? Listen, bro, I'm going to tell you like this, man. Kellen Moore is a good play caller. My problem with Kellen Moore is, what Kellen Moore are we getting, right? Are we getting the Kellen Moore that can call plays, that looks good, and can dissect a defense? or we get into Kellen Moore that we saw last year. Now, I think Kellen Moore has a good opportunity. He got one of the best receivers in the National Football League in the top duel with A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. You can't get anything better than that, right? You got a very good top 5 quarterback in Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is a top 5 quarterback. Okay? Anybody says he's not or hating or just don't know what they're talking about. Because clearly Jalen Hurts showed you, even with less of an offense coordinator, he put teams on his back, especially the Eagles. The Bills game, that was all Jalen Hurts. That wasn't Brian Johnson. That wasn't Nick Sirianni. That was fucking Jalen Hurts. Okay? You can say what you want about, well, what about the Giants game? What about the Giants game? The defense quit and the offense quit. They all quit by the time they played the Giants. But Jalen Hurts showed you with the Dolphins game. He showed you versus both the Commanders game. He came back. He showed you versus, now that he showed you he could beat the Bills, the Chiefs, guys that Lamar Jackson blew out, but he can't go toe-to-toe with them if they're in the shootout. Jalen Hurts can do that. Jalen Hurts is a very good quarterback. I'm trying to tell you. I think Kellen Moore is going to get the best out of Jalen Hurts. I'm not saying I like this list. My first choice would have been Eric Bieniemy. But when you look at Kellen Moore and you look how many the numbers that he if you look at the stats that he's gotten out of these quarterbacks, they're 9-1. Okay, sorry, 15-9. Excuse me, 9-15. Right? They're ranked 9 and 15. Last year they're 15. When he was with the Cowboys, Dak had his best season. Whether Cowboy fans want to admit it or not, he had his best season. CeeDee Lamb had one of his best seasons under Kellen Moore. Zeke Elliott had one of his best seasons under Kellen Moore. That offense was flying. The only reason why I don't like Kellen Moore, because I don't like the Cowboys. And I feel like that Cowboys stench, I don't want that in my building. Right? Because he was a former offensive coordinator for the Cowboys. He's been a quarterback for the Cowboys. I don't want that in my building. I'm still getting the flashbacks of Orlando Scandrick. And I don't want anything to do with any Cowboys players, no Cowboy teachers, no Cowboy, even offensive coordinators. But I think Kellen Moore is going to bring the best out of Jalen Hurts. I think he has a perfect opportunity because if he fails, I don't think he gets another coaching job ever again. I don't think he gets another offensive coordinator job. I think at best he'll be assistant, right? For like, maybe I don't know, the water boy. Maybe he'll be the water boy. But he'll be going to college and coaching because he won't coach in the NFL. If you can't win this with this roster, then you don't need to be an offensive coordinator or NFL coach in the NFL ever again. You got a golden opportunity with a top offensive line. I want to see what we do in free agency. I'm hoping we bring DeAndre Swift back. I would love to see what he does with a Kellen Moore offense. Someone that will use him right. Someone that will get him out in the backfield. A guy that would elevate his talent. And that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that we can use DeAndre Swift in some ways like a package, right? Maybe out the backfield, maybe catching out the backfield, something like that, right? And that's something we didn't use DeAndre Swift like we're supposed to. So getting DeAndre Swift would be huge, right? But listen, you still got the quarterback coach we got to worry about. I think the quarterback coach is going to either be Cliff Kingsbury or, you know what? And I've been thinking about this. Who's the guy that won us the Super Bowl in 17? I'm just saying. Nicky Foles, you want to come and be a quarterback coach for Jalen Hurts? Just saying. Just saying. Who would be a very good quarterback coach? A guy that knows under pressure situation. Nick Foles. Why not give Nick Foles a call? A guy that would know Jalen Hurts. A guy that would teach Jalen Hurts a lot about the game. Like, I think Jalen Hurts is still a good quarterback, and I think he already knows a lot about the game. But you add a Nick Foles as quarterback coach? Why not? Right? And you never know when you need a backup. Hey, Nick Foles, you want to suit up? I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be perfect, bro. It'd be perfect, right? To get a guy like a Nick Foles to be a quarterback coach, or like a McCown or someone like that. Why not? Right? Someone that's going to push Jalen Hurts. If I could, and I looked, but I don't think we can get him now. But I would go after Johnny Flippo, a guy that pushed Carson Wentz to the extreme. But would be perfect with Jalen Hurts, but he's coaching for another team. He's the head coach for a college team somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking of Foles as the coach. I think Foles would be a very good coach in the Eagles with Jalen Hurts. I really do. I think Jalen Hurts and Nick Foles would hit it very well. Nick Foles likes to be pushed. Nick Foles is a very hard guy. I mean, Nick Foles is very, very good with what the city is, and the way he's very cold. Sorry, he's cool and collective under pressure. Jalen Hurts exact same way. Those two would hit it all perfectly. Those two would be a perfect match. You get a guy that would push Jalen Hurts, a guy that would teach him some things. Because I do think that Jalen Hurts sometimes, gets a little, sometimes not a little rad, but a little tiny rattled a little bit. Nick Foles will be a perfect teacher for Jalen Hurts. And not only that, right? He's a Super Bowl champion. The best coaches, the quarterback coaches, they start as quarterbacks sometimes. They work their way to office coordinators. Why not get Nick Foles a call? Nick Foles, hey, come and teach Jalen Hurts. Hey, let him, why not? Why not? Why not? What would be the worst situation? Another guy that I would bring in for a quarterback coach. They were talking about and one guy I don't want is Doug Newsome from the Chargers. What he did with Justin Herbert was absolutely putrid. I don't mind Kellen Moore, but that quarterback coach that he wants to bring, no. And I hope the Eagles say no to that. But a guy that I would love to bring would be Nick Foles. Nick Foles. Randall Cunningham. No, would he be interested in being the quarterback coach? Just saying. Fuck McNabb. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say McNabb. Hell no. That guy would want to still fucking play, man. Hey, me, Portrait, Mondora. So I don't even know who the fuck that is. You know what I'm saying? But welcome to the channel, bro. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is, bro. Nick Foles would be a very good a good quarterback teacher that would help Jalen Hurts. I would like the idea really much. What do you think of Jim Harbaugh as the Chargers head coach? I think Jim Harbaugh going to be a good coach. I really do. I think that was a very good, smart hire by the Chargers. I think Justin Herbert's going to learn a lot. I think Justin Herbert needed a fresh start, right? Because let's be real, Brandon Staley is fucking trash. That man should have never been a head coach in his lifetime. I think I think he became a coach way too soon. I think he should have learned a little bit more, then become a coach. Because his defense was great, but he couldn't call plays, and that's the thing, man. So I mean, I think Jim Harbaugh going to bring the best out of Herbert. I really do, and I think they were a little bit banged up. But I think Herbert, and now that didn't they add the Michigan defense coordinator? What's his name? What's the guy's name? The guy I really wanted last year. Oh my god, I wanted him. That he had the number one defense in Michigan. Jesse Minter, right? He goes to the Chargers, so they get a very good upgrade. I think Jim Harbaugh going to bring the best out of him. I really do. I think he's going to be better. I think he's going to be better than what he was in the 49ers since he learned a lot. And hey, we're going to find out. We're going to find out, bro. Yeah, I said the water bowl. Well, Kellen Moore doesn't win with his offense, bro. He does not need to be coaching NFL. He's going to be coaching in college because who's going to want him to be the offense corner? If you can't win with this offense, with AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, and with this one of the best offensive line, even with Kelsey out, you still got one of the best offensive line in football. If you can't win with this offense, you do not need to be an offense corner or head coach ever fucking again. You just need to go. Go be a college coach. Go teach college kids or high school kids because an NFL might be too much for you, right? Because, dude, Kellen Moore, I think has a chance to be a head coach in 2025. I think that's why he's coming in there because he has a chance to move up, right? Let's say Nick Sirianni does bad. Maybe you fire him and you make Kellen Moore the head coach. You never know. Wouldn't that be funny? Anyway, but it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. But yeah, man, the Super Bowl shit. I already knew who was going to be in there. I had a feeling it's going to be Kansas City and the 49ers. I really wanted the I really wanted the the Chiefs. The Ravens and the Lions. But it is what it is, bro. It is what it is, man. Um, we got 7 people watching. 5 likes. Hit that like button, subscribe. Y'all have been a great one for your boy, and I appreciate for watching for sure. Because we got more content coming. We got free agency in the next month. I can't wait for that shit. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Free agency is coming up soon. We still got the quarterback coach. We got to figure out. Aaron Moorhead is gone. Thank God, man, because that guy's fucking garbage. I mean, people saying Aaron Moorhead is good, bro. Who is Aaron Moorhead develop? Right? He can't develop nobody. He's horrible. Right? So I'm glad Aaron Moorhead is gone, bro. That guy's trash. I don't like him as a receiver coach. He can't develop guys. He's not good with guys. With developing. He didn't develop really Quez Watkins for real. Quez is still garbage. So it is what it is, man. But Aaron Moorhead is gone. You have a lot of changes coming in, and I like that, right? We need fresh blood. We need fresh guys that have fresh ideas, bringing different people in that have different perspectives of what we should be calling. And I like the idea of getting a new quarterback coach, a new offense coordinator, a new receiver coach. Hell, if we want, let's get a new running back coach, right? Because I ain't gonna lie to you, Singleton to me, I mean, we're still fumbling the ball, but if Singleton wants to stay, that's fine. But I wouldn't mind getting another running back coach. What are you gonna do with Boston Scott? I think he's a free agent, so if he don't return, he's gone. I mean, I don't think Nick Sirianni really likes him. I don't think he really runs with this offense. We don't really use him as much as we used to. Whatever happens, bro. Oh, excuse me, it's kind of getting late, man. But yeah, man, it is what it is. Louis Good Time. What's up, dude? How you doing? I don't know who that is, but welcome to the channel. But yeah, what you gonna do with Boss? Yeah, well, Boss Scott's a free agent. He's probably gonna walk. Right? He's probably going to walk. The only guy I want to bring back is DeAndre Swift. Right? Everybody else is pretty much cheap deals. You cannot let Swift walk. You got to pay DeAndre Swift, in my opinion. Swift is a top 5 running back, and I feel like we didn't use him to where we're supposed to be. Like, I feel like Swift has to come back. The way we did him wrong, dude, I'm telling you, man, especially when you got a new offense coordinator, I think you got to bring him back. I think that you can't let him walk like that. So I don't give a shit about compensation pigs, right? You don't let a guy like that walk like that. You just don't. You don't let a guy like that walk. Everybody talk about Saquon Barkley. I don't want Saquon Barkley. I want my fucking guy, DeAndre Swift, that number 0. I want him back because I feel like he is better than Saquon. He's a top 5 running back. Now, the question is, what money is he going to want? Right? Because do the Eagles go out and do they pay him a lot of money? I don't see that. Right? But if he wants to come back on a low deal, I bring him back. And because I feel like the Eagles are going to go very heavy into safety free agency. I think they're going to go heavy in free agency with safeties. You know what I'm saying? A guy like Xavier McKinney from the Giants. I know your guy walking, bro. Walking right to Philadelphia. Hey, Howie, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But you got a lot of good safeties in the free agency. A guy that I really would love would be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers safety. I'm very high up on him. Antonio Winfield, that guy's a beast. Patrick Queen, my guy Patrick Queen. Hey man, you want to come to Philadelphia, bro? You want to play with Vic Fangio? You know what I'm saying? And then maybe draft my guy Adrian Cooper. Because a lot of people talk about Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Listen, I think people like Jeremiah Trotter because it's Jeremiah Trotter's son. Like, you got to understand, so the Adrian Cooper is going to be that Christian Harris in that draft. I'm trying to tell y'all. I told you about Christian Harris, didn't I? Didn't I tell you about Christian Harris? Didn't I tell you about him being a monster? I'm trying to tell you, Adrian Cooper is going to be that dude. I'll tell you, whoever drafts Adrian Cooper, that linebacker from Texas A&M, they're getting the start. They're getting another Patrick Queen in the draft. I'm telling you right now. That guy's going to be everywhere. That guy's going to be hard hitting linebacker, man. I'm trying to tell you, bro. If Howie Roseman is smart this year, which he won't draft a linebacker. I'm not even worried about a linebacker because we're not going to draft one. We're going to sign some fucking garbage ass linebacker because that's what we do. Like, I'm hoping we change this shit, but I don't see it, man. I don't see it, bro. I don't see us drafting a linebacker. Really don't. I hope we do because Adrian Cooper is my guy. the Texas A&M linebacker. Go look him up. The guy's a fucking beast. I think he's better than Jeremiah Charter Jr. I think people like Jeremiah Charter because he's from Clemson and he's Jeremiah Charter Jr.'s son. And I think Jeremiah Charter's going to be good, but I think Adrian Cooper is a lot better. And I want Adrian Cooper because the dude's a fucking missile. Okay, that guy can fucking hit, right? And if you add Adrian Cooper and you get a guy like Patrick Queen on the other side, you got your linebackers for years, man. But you can't ignore that position, bro. You just can't ignore that position. You got to fix that position, bro. You got to fix that position, man. But we'll see what happens though. Heck no. I screamed. What you don't want us to sign your boy Xavier and McKinney? I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I like Xavier and McKinney. I like them coming out of Alabama. You know, so whoever throws the bag at him first. But I think Howie Roseman going to go after safety, bro. I think it's going to go huge after safety. I think it's going to acquire a safety because you remember before he wanted that safety that the Baltimore Ravens had. I think he throws a bag at his safety, man. And I think Xavier McKinney, when you look at him, I think he makes sense for the Eagles, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. If you don't sign him, we might, I don't know, man. I'm just saying. But it is what it is, bro. We're gonna find a free agency is a long ways away. Why is a GM draft the players and let coaches do that? Why there are GM draft players and coaches don't do that? Well, because Howie Roseman drafts players, unfortunately. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I think Nick Sainz. I think Vic Fangio hopefully has more assets in this draft. Maybe he decides to draft a linebacker instead. Wouldn't that be nice? The Eagles actually draft a linebacker finally after how many years? I'm so tired of signing free agent guys, man. I really am. I'm getting tired of that shit, bro. Like we really need some linebackers. Draft a linebacker. Like I said, Adrian Cooper's my guy. That's the guy I want. That's the guy I want over Jeremiah Trotter Jr. I think people like him because his name is Jeremiah Trotter Jr. And I think Jeremiah Trotter is going to be a good player, but I just think Adrian Cooper is a lot better. And I think he's going to be way better than Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Not saying Jeremiah Trotter is not going to be good. I just think Adrian Cooper has a high ceiling. But we'll see, bro. We'll see. We got free agency and we'll worry about the draft, man. But God, I'm just glad the Super Bowl is here. I'm glad they can get this shit over with and we can work on football season next year. Next year. It is what it is, bro. I mean, I'm already ready for the draft, man. I'm already ready for free agency. The combine's coming, man. It's gonna be exciting, bro. I can't wait, bro. I can't wait. I can't wait to break down some film of the draft. It's gonna be fucking great. High with Champ podcast. New episodes are coming soon with my guy Hayden. It's gonna be good. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. It's gonna be fun year, man. We still got the quarterback coach we gotta worry about. I can't wait to see who we hire. But I'm getting warmed up with the Kellen Moore situation. I ain't gonna lie to you. You watch the Super Bowl? I might. I ain't gonna lie to you. I might. I don't know. It depends how I feel. I really don't want to see the same shit over and over again. I don't know, man. I might not, honestly, because it might be. I'm tired of seeing the exact same shit. I'm tired of seeing Mahomes, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm tired of seeing Mahomes. I really am, man. But bro, I'm getting tired, man. I gotta head out, bro. But I just appreciate for y'all rocking with me, talking with me. But yeah, man. Gotta come and talk, man. But it's your boy Easton One. Peace out.